So you may be interested in minimalism, but how do you know if minimalism is right for you? What if there was a way in which you could sample living with less before going all out? Well, in this video, I'm going to share 3 easy ways in which you can test out minimalism. Try them for a week and then check in with yourself how it makes you feel. If you like it, minimalism may be for you. If you don't, you can keep things as they are. It's as simple as that. Hi, my name is Peter Cook, and on this channel I post videos about minimalism and slow living. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started with the first easy way to try out minimalism. A great place to start is by decluttering just one room first. You can pick any room, but depending on how big your place is, I'd start with the bedroom or the kitchen. Let's say you pick the bedroom. Open your drawers and go through all your clothes and other things one by one. Perhaps you've heard of the 80-20 rule. Applied to clothes, it means that we wear 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. How many of the clothes you own do you never wear? Perhaps they don't fit anymore, or they just feel too bland. Whatever it is, put those items in a box or a big bag. You're only testing out minimalism, so there's no need yet to get rid of anything. So don't donate or sell any of it. You can put them in one of the other rooms for now. Also empty any surfaces, like that of your nightstand, as much as possible. Only keep the items that speak to your heart or are absolutely essential, and discard the others for now. Do all of this on day 1 and then observe how you feel during the week. I remember how I felt after decluttering my first room. I noticed this feeling of spaciousness inside. It was a strange feeling. It made me slow down for a few days. It felt really good and peaceful. If you want to learn more about that, check out my video, How Minimalism Changed My Life, which I will link to up here. The second way in which you can test out minimalism is by limiting the dishes you use. Instead of using new plates for each meal and seeing them pile up on your kitchen counter or in the dishwasher, have each person in your household pick one plate and reuse it for each meal. Do the same with cups. 1 plate and 1 cup for a week. This is a quick and easy way to keep the kitchen counter decluttered. The third way to see if living a minimalist life is for you is not watching TV. Remove it from your living room and store it somewhere out of sight. If you watch a lot of TV, this suggestion may be a bit of a shocker. Do I have to give up TV forever as a minimalist? No, you can be a minimalist and keep your TV. But removing your TV from the living room allows you to test something that minimalism will bring more of in your life. And that is time and freedom. You'll save time by having to clean less and money by spending less. By living below your means, you'll have the freedom to make more intentional life decisions. Many minimalists also experience more mental clarity, which helps them to decide what to do with that freed up time and money. Maybe you won't save much money by testing out minimalism for a short period of time. But by removing the TV, you potentially free up a lot of time. Instead of filling the time with similar activities like scrolling on your phone or watching Netflix on your laptop, because that's cheating, use this time for things that really bring joy and value into your life. For some, it's working out more. For others, it's a good conversation and a glass of red wine with a partner, where both of you are really giving each other their full attention. And for yet others, it may be reading a book with the kids, taking the time to try out a new recipe, or playing a musical instrument. It will probably feel strange at first, but the potential payoff of minimalism can be huge. In order to make minimalism stick and experience its real benefits, you need to have a strong why. And testing out minimalism before taking the plunge can give you that why. So those are 3 easy ways to test out minimalism. I suggest you try them out for a week or so. That should be time enough to see if minimalism is for you, but not so much that it's overwhelming. During the week, check in with yourself regularly and ask yourself the following questions. Are you saving time? Cleaning or organizing may now be done in 1 hour instead of 2 or 3. You may also notice a more subtle effect, like spending less time worrying about the mess and other things you need to do. Another question you can ask is, how do you feel when you're in the decluttered room compared to the rest of the house? And how was it to not watch TV for a week? Finally, are you noticing an effect on your mind? Do you feel more calm? Are you noticing something else, like feeling bored and uninspired? A week should be enough to determine if you want to move forward and really become a minimalist. If so, you may want to check out my Minimalism for Beginners guide, which I will link to up here. And if you're still in doubt, check out my video on the 5 benefits of minimalism. One easy way to continue on the minimalist path is by not immediately unpacking the boxes of stuff you decluttered from the bedroom or kitchen. Instead, for the next couple of weeks or so, only unpack something if you need it. All the items you didn't unpack after 2 to 3 weeks are things you might want to get rid of permanently. I got this idea from the minimalist who threw a packing party. They pretended that one of them was moving, so they put all his stuff in boxes. And after 3 weeks, 80% of his things were still in there. So he donated and sold all of it. I will link to the blog article in the description below. I hope you picked up a few things from watching this video. If you did, please click the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. Besides minimalism, I also post videos about slow living. And finally, let me know in the comments below. Have you tried minimalism? And what's your experience with it? That's it for today. I hope to see you in the next video.